Hey friends, it's Carol and welcome back to Sunflower Country Farmhouse. In today's video, I'm going to be cleaning up the kitchen and doing some early fall decorating. I am so excited for this season. Fall is my favorite time of the year. Now, I have already gone in and cleaned these countertops. I have to really keep up with them. They are granite and I use a granite cleaner on them. Probably once a week I have to spray it and let it sit there about 15 minutes before I'm able to wipe the counters down. But I do love our granite. I love the color of it. I just think it's so beautiful. So I'm going to go in and start decorating with this tray and this super cute little mini lamp that I showed you in my haul at Target last week. And so it finally came in. I actually had to order it online. And I did get it, and so I'm going to place it right here on this tray. Now the tray is also from the Hearth and Hand collection, and I did purchase it last year. And then the recipe holder I ordered online from Magnolia Market, so that did come in the mail. And then I have this wonderful sourdough bread cookbook, and I will link that down below. It came from Amazon and I just love using it. But I will tell you, you have to have a scale to measure grams for all of the recipes in it. So I did order a scale from Amazon. I'll also link it down below. So any of the items I'm showing here today, I will have that link. So if you're interested in purchasing any of these items, you'll have easy access to that. So I went ahead and placed in my crock with some of my wooden spoons and tools that I use on a daily basis. And then I've got my oil and vinegar containers that I bought at the Hearth and Hand collection last year. And I really do have a lot of items in the kitchen from the Hearth and Hand collection that I just really love a lot of the things that they put out. So I've got my salt and pepper, and I filled those up earlier. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the decor that I'm going to use to decorate one of my shelves next to my kitchen sink. Some of these things I've had in prior years, and some of these items I've had up on this shelf. So I just want to say you don't always have to purchase brand new items or even take down the items that you have to add in some fall decor or any season's decor. You just have to add a few touches. So I'm going to start by going up here, and of course I have to use a ladder. These shelves are pretty tall, and get these shelves nice and clean. And I am using the Method wood cleaner, which I absolutely love. Now I still have to be pretty careful. It's been 6 months since I fractured my foot in multiple places, and I will tell you, I still have pain and ligament pain and some nerve damage. So I have to be very careful when I'm going up and down ladders and doing some things that could be dangerous if I'm not careful. So I am going to take my time, but I'm going to get these nice and clean before I start putting the decor up. I do absolutely love our brick. I know people have asked me what the color of this brick is, and it's antique charcoal, and it's by Old Texas Brick. It is a handmade specialty brick. It took us 5 months to get this brick shipped in for our house, and it does look old, and I just love the look of this brick. And we have been so happy with having the brick inside the house, which is very unusual for homes today to have brick inside the house beyond the fireplace. But we do have quite a bit in it in the arches in our dining room area. So we are loving the brick. I'm going to go ahead and start decorating the top. Two of the pieces I think I've had up there before. The little art piece I think I purchased last year or the year before at Hobby Lobby. And I'll have some closer views of these items actually up on the shelf in a minute. But I'm adding just a few items. I'm putting in some of those Sherpa pumpkins in that little dish on that second shelf. I have those already in there. I'm not adding a lot of pumpkins yet. I usually like to wait until the beginning of September to add in a lot more pumpkins. So I will go back in and decorate some more in the kitchen in the upcoming weeks to add in some of the more pumpkins and some wreaths in the kitchen. But for now, we're just doing an early fall decorating, adding a few things to get this new season started. So I'm putting up all my little smashers here, and I'm trying to think where I got all of those. I think maybe Michael's a few years back. They actually sold some. I think you can get these online also off Etsy or Cotton and Crete. This print is a fall print that I purchased from Heirloom Prints last year. So I like to buy prints and then switch them out in the frames. I do that throughout the year for each season. I don't have a lot of room. I'll take you one of these days up in my attic how stacked my decor is throughout the attic. So I'm trying to get rid of a lot of my framed art and just buy prints and put them in picture frames. So now I'm going to go ahead and stack these they're Joanna Gaines cookbooks. And I'm going to put a little cloche here. And it has a faux cinnamon bun candle inside, which is so cute. And then I'm adding a little fall vase that I purchased at Kirkland's a couple years ago, and then some of my new ceramic Hearth and Hand kitchen dishes that I purchased that I'm absolutely loving this year. And here is a closer view. There's that cute little picture and those stacked mini bowls. My copper clock that I love. And then I got that copper vase up there for $1.70. I got it at 75% off at Michael's, and then I had a coupon, and then I had a discount, and I ended up getting it for $1.70. So that was a super good price. Now I'm going to come in with my little green tray. I typically keep it here all year round. I love this little olive color tray, and this little mini lamp I purchased last year from Hobby Lobby. It goes so well with the brick. I like to put the cord behind the tray and hide it so you don't have to see the cord. And having a tray and putting your things on a tray on the countertop keeps everything looking tidy and neat when you're decorating. Now I'm going to add some cutting boards. This cutting board actually was a really light color, and since I don't actually use it to cut things on, I went ahead and used some early American stain, some mini wax, and stained the cutting board because I wanted it a darker color. So if you have some cutting boards that you actually don't use, they're more for decor, and you want to make them darker, it's real easy to do with some stain to get that look that you want to get. And then I put in a pumpkin scented candle with a copper lid on it, and those come from Linden Candles. Very simple, but I think it turned out really cute. Toasted pumpkin, it says, the candle scent. And now I'm just going to add in my knives. I did purchase these from an estate sale from a neighbor that passed away a couple years ago, and I also went and stained this block. It was really a light color, and I took some tung oil that is okay to use if you're eating or cooking, and I put tung oil around the outside of this steak knife holder, just to give it that honey teak color. Now I'm over at the other side, so we have 6 shelves in the kitchen there to clean and decorate. I love having them. But they do get dusty, and I have to regularly clean these, so that means everything has to come down off the shelves at least every couple weeks and get that dust and clean them up. Now again, you've seen some of these decor items before. Like I said, you can just put a lot of the same items you use, rearrange them, add some pieces of fall in there, and I think it turns out really beautiful. Now in that basket, I think I did get that basket at Hobby Lobby, and I just placed in some Sherpa pumpkins in the neutral colors in it. That is that beautiful print that I got at Home Goods last week in my picture from Michaels. I love those pumpkins. And then that copper strainer I purchased from Magnolia Market a few years back. I believe they still sell it. You can still get it. All right, first thing I'm going to do is add my bookends. These came off of Amazon. I'll link those down below. A lot of my cookbooks came from Amazon, a lot of my decorative books, and I just absolutely love every book that I purchase, and a lot of them I love to read and get ideas, and the cookbook ones I got are just fantastic, so I'll be happy to share those with you. That little black tin vase with the copper on top came from Kirkland's a few years back. I am just so loving this new print I purchased at Home Goods last week. I absolutely love it, and I think it just looks so beautiful on the shelf. I'm going to add in my copper water pitcher and my little tin from Michaels. And then those berry bowls that I purchased last week at Target. I love this scale, and I'm trying to think where I got this scale. A lot of times I'll put stuff on top of it, but since I'm keeping it up at the very top shelf, I'm actually just leaving it empty and not putting anything on it. But I do have to clean it periodically because it really gets dusty. I love the size of it too. It's really a good size scale. And this is how it turned out. It's not overly decorated for fall, and it's perfect for early fall. Just love it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And now I'm going to come in with my favorite round tray, my round wooden tray. And I'm going to put my Smeg mixer on top. And if you love Smeg appliances, I can link those down below. I do have about 3 or 4 Smeg appliances, and I've had them for a couple of years. They're fantastic. I think I purchased them from Williams-Sonoma, if that's how you say it, and I will give you some links for those appliances down below also. I use this stand-up mixer weekly. I'm always making bread with it. I think I have the coffee pot, toaster, and water kettle. Absolutely love these appliances. My kitchen faucet is a Kensington, is it Kensington brass? Something like that. I'll try to link that below too. You can buy it directly from the company. I also think Amazon sells this brand and this faucet. So I'm trying to to get these dishes done quickly and out of the way and clean up this sink a little bit. I was surprised how dirty the countertops were over here by the window and how dusty, and I just need to make sure I'm moving things and cleaning them regularly. Normally I just put the dishes in the dishwasher, but the dishwasher just ran. It's full. I do need to empty that. And I had a few dishes left over I needed to knock out. I do have these dish drying mats, and I will link them below. I have one in gray also, and I just love them, the extra large, and they're very absorbent. And if you don't use rubber gloves, oh, I would recommend them. I always have used rubber gloves to do dishes. Grove, if you're a member of Grove online, you can purchase their rubber gloves. They have some wonderful ones. I think I bought these from Amazon. And these are a specific kind that don't irritate your hands. So I will try to find the link for these also. I keep a set in each bathroom, so when I'm cleaning, I always use these rubber gloves. Now, if you're interested about this kitchen sink, I did get it from, what is the name of that company? Vintage Bath or VintageSinks.com or something like that. I will look that up so I can tell you where I got this beautiful sink at. It is an apron sink. It is reversible. You don't have to have the apron side on the outside, but I chose to do that. And I keep this little wash tub inside this sink to do the dishes, but I do have to clean it regularly. I like to make sure it's nice and clean. I think it might be VintageTubs.com. We got our master bathroom tub from the same company. So we got this sink and the tub, and I will put that link down below. Now that spigot is for our reverse osmosis that we have under the sink. We are actually on well water, so we do have a water softener out in the garage. We have a sediment filter, and then additionally we have a reverse osmosis underneath the sink. We usually just fill up our Brita also from the reverse osmosis, and we have a Brita in a refrigerator for drinking water. So our water actually tastes really, really good. We actually like it better than bottled water. All right, so I got all of that knocked out. The sink's nice and clean. And I'm going to go ahead over here to decorate this, I call it a black rod with hooks. And I'm starting off with my little tea towel that I'm going to put there and another cutting board. And these beautiful copper strainers that my niece purchased for me for our housewarming. I absolutely love those. And then some of these heavy-duty knitted looking pot holders. Some wooden measuring cups. Going to add another copper strainer. I do use these. They're stainless steel, so you can use them and hand wash them. But they also look fabulous for decor. And here is a closer look. So I'm placing my copper teapot. I do need to clean that copper. It does look old, but I kind of like the patina on it now. If you haven't noticed before, I do have copper handles throughout my appliances in the kitchen. On the refrigerator, we have copper handles, on the oven, the range here, and then the dishwasher. So these are cafe appliances, and we went with the copper accents on them, and we absolutely love the look of them. And I have another crock here with some of my rolling pins. And this is a little wood pedestal that I got from TJ Maxx, and I have a Hearth and Hand little small miniature cake container on top of it with my faux donuts. My son always teases me about all my faux foods. And this cement looking vase I purchased last week at Hobby Lobby. They had them 50% off last week. Actually, this past week, you can still get them for 50% off today. And then I just added in these favorite little fall picks I have. Very simple. I didn't want the countertops to look too cluttered, so I didn't overdo it. And this is kind of a rustic looking riser. Looks like real wood around the edges, and I'm just going to place a basket with our fruit on there. Now I've got to tackle these stainless steel appliances. I do have to clean them weekly. I use a stainless steel cleaner on them, and I'll link that below. I do get that off Amazon. It works really, really well. And here you can see the copper handles on the appliances. I try to make sure that when I open the refrigerator, I actually use the handles. I don't know why we get all these prints on here. I may have to ask my husband about that. Because I don't usually touch the refrigerator except on the handles. And we are the only two people that live here. But we do have a family of dogs, so we do have a lot of poodles. We have one due at the very end of this month, so we're excited to have some poodle babies. Raven's due date, I believe, is August 29th. So I will be super excited to do some videotaping. Maybe we'll catch a few babies their birth. And we'll be surprised to see how many we have exactly. But that will be for another video. So now I'm getting the side of the refrigerator clean and the double oven. Now our double oven has a steam cleaner, which is really different than I've ever used before. But you just fill a little pan and put it inside or on the bottom, and then set it to steam clean, and it steam cleans the oven. And then once it's steam clean, you just kind of go in and just wipe it down a little bit on the inside. Now it takes me probably at least a good hour just to clean the kitchen. Clean all the countertops, all the appliances, the shelves, and that's not even wiping down, the outside of the cabinet doors or drawers. I didn't even do that today, so that's another day to make sure all the white cabinets are clean. And I'm just going to place those Hearth and Hand new dish towels that came out for the fall, the ones with the burgundy trim on them. They're kind of a cream tan with burgundy, and I think they're going to look just beautiful right here on the double oven handles. I don't really have, quote, decorative towels. We actually use everything that we buy, and if we just wear them out, we get new ones. But I do love the way these look for the fall. All right, last appliance to clean is just kind of wiping down the outside of this dishwasher. This is the easiest one to clean. It doesn't take very long. I'm just trying to make sure there's no streaks at all. I don't like any streaks on the appliances. So I'm just make sure there's no streaks. So now I'm going to go ahead and decorate this copper pot rack, I guess you call these rods, which I don't ever use them for pots, but that's okay. I'm going to hang a couple of our tea towels. One of the new ones from the Hearth and Hand collection, and that other one I had purchased at Home Goods. I'm going to hang these up first, and then I'm going to go ahead and put up that new cutting board that I purchased last week, the larger one I showed you in my haul from last week's video. Now that rustic looking vintage broom I had up there, I'm going to put that back up there along with the wooden scoop. I love keeping the wooden scoop up there. So again, I'm not getting rid of all the decor I previously had there. I'm just going to change out a couple things, the towels, and then I'm going to add a beautiful fall floral. This is a little vintage basket I bought or purchased at an antique store for $6. It's actually one of my favorite hanging baskets. And I'm just going to put in some fall picks. And then I'm going to put in a couple of those Sherpa little tiny pumpkin picks. And those are so cute. I just think they're adorable. And now for a close-up. I think this turned out super cute. And I'm not going to change this print of the old man having tea. I love this print. Gives me that vintage look that I'm going for. Alright, now I'm going to decorate my favorite tier tray, and I know you see me decorate this tier tray in probably every video, but I just love this tier tray, and I just love the fact that I can keep decorating it in all different kind of ways just to give my kitchen a different look. And today I'm going to be doing a theme of apples. I did get a few new Anna Lee dolls with apples. I think I got 3 new ones for this year, and I got them on sale, 60% off, a sale that they had directly from the Anna Lee company. The one little apple core is one of the new ones I purchased. The Anna Lee with the pie plate, she is one that I've had for several years. And I'm going to add a couple of those Hearth and Hand little mini pitchers that I purchased last week. And you can see the 2 tan ones. Now the little Anna Lee doll with the overalls holding the apple is also a new one. And the little tiny one on the second level of the tray with the big round apple, that's also a new one. All the other ones I've had. I'm going to add in my favorite fall picks. Just to fill in throughout the entire tray. Now this year I purchased some brown hydrangeas to add to this arrangement. And that is a faux caramel apple that I made a few years back. If you would like to see a video how to make those, let me know. But they're pretty easy and it's fun, and you don't need a lot of materials to make those. Now this little canvas apple print I got last year, I believe, at Hobby Lobby. They don't sell these this year. I'm just going to add these wooden spoons to the pitcher. I don't know, but I just absolutely love the Anna Lee dolls, and specifically the little brown mice. I absolutely adore them. I am totally obsessed with them. And I don't know why, I just am. They're so cute. They probably don't really go with any of my other decor, but I have to have these, and I have to have them on tier trays. I just think they're the cutest little things. I like those little stickers you can buy and put on your wall that make it look like you have a hole at the bottom of your wall where a little mouse is hiding in the hole. I absolutely think those are adorable too. I'm obsessed with them. I admit it. I also really like my trays to look full. Now I'm going to go in with some dried apples. And this is how it turned out. I just love it. I'm just adjusting a few things here. So let me know what you think down below. Would you consider doing a whole tray with the apple theme? I just think it turned out so cute. Now I'm going to pop in my little brown hydrangeas, and these picks you can find in the fall section at Hobby Lobby. And I think we're done. And here's a close-up view of all the cute little items on the tray. Look at that face. She's adorable. You always want to make sure your tray looks pretty all the way around, even on the side views. And look at these cuties. Alright, now so I'll just give you a full view of the kitchen. Again, I will probably be bringing in some pumpkins, and I'll probably put a fall wreath over the range when we get closer to September. I'll tell you what, it looks so clean and it smells so good now. And there's my apple cider donut candle. And I added this little basket with some dried apples inside. And here's a view of the shelves, all decorated. And I did get those little curtains off of Amazon. They are a taupe with a gray stripe in them. And another apple spiced cider candle. Smells so good. And thank you so much for watching today. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you're not a member of my YouTube channel. God bless, and thank you so much for joining me.